Williams Law Firm, drakewilliamslawfirm.com. Whether you've been injured in an accident, you're preparing for a future with your estate planning, you're getting ready to close in on a real estate deal, or you're about to welcome a new addition through adoption into your family, or you're facing criminal charges, you need very experienced attorneys, and that is what the Drake Williams Law Firm will be able to do for you in navigating the legal system. The door to their cozy office in historic downtown Ponchatoula has been open since 1981. They have helped thousands and thousands of Louisiana families and individuals win cases, close on real estate deals, and regain that peace of mind. Their lawyers over at the Drake Williams Law Firm, Ernie Drake III, Ryan J. Williams, and Summer Vignair, are very determined, compassionate, and dedicated to their craft. It's the Drake Williams Law Firm, drakewilliamslawfirm.com. Give them a call today at 985-386-7600. Tell them your good friend Blake Ruffino at AYS sent you on by.
Media Mike is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, your starting middle linebacker, Mike Jones Jr., my man with the master plan. I'm so excited for you, buddy. SEC Media Days. How you feeling?
Man, it's a blessing. It's an honor. I didn't know if I would have ever seen myself in this position, but super thankful to be here, man, and, excited to go represent LSU in the state of Louisiana.
So we talked to BJ Ojolari last night. He stopped by, and we were just chatting. I will ask you the same questions in order. Mm-hmm. What does it mean to you, Mike? You've been in college football for a while now, and now Brian Kelly in his first year comes to you and says, Mike, I want you to be the face of our defense. I want you to be a face of our program. Does that give you chill? I got chills for you, man. I mean, how does that make you feel?
Man, it's just really crazy to me. It's a bit surreal. Just thinking about my journey, going from Clemson to LSU, then last year, everybody talking and saying everything about getting drafted and stuff like that, going into the season, things not going away. And now, I'm here and, we still got football to play. But, I'm just really appreciative of where I am at right now, appreciative of coaches, I'm just happy to be where I'm at right now.
A quarterback from Tennessee, who would have ever thought, right? A small quarterback from Tennessee is going to SEC Media Days. Mike, I mean, I don't really know how to ask this question. I know that I have it in my brain, but I don't know if I can articulate it well enough.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to it? Are you ready to get on a private jet and be I'm taking selfies, Mike. You know what I mean? Just random Tuesday or random Monday. You know what I put? I put hashtag business. Going to work. Yeah. It's got to be a great experience. So, have you ever any of your? I mean, I know former players have gone, but did you ask any of them questions or anything about what to expect?
So I never really asked questions, but I remember when I first got into college. I'm not sure who it was that went to our ACC Media Day, but I think it was Christian Wilkins and somebody else. It might have been Renfro, somebody. But I remember they did a little video vlog of it, and I saw him get on the private jet. I remember thinking to myself when I was young, man, one day I hope I can go to ACC Media Day. And then I would think to myself, I was like, man, we got Skowski, we got all these dudes that talk really well, you know what I'm saying? Might not be me. So that's why I'm really super appreciative of this moment, man. I wouldn't have, if I had to guess, I wouldn't have said or wouldn't have thought things would turn out this way, but man, just super appreciative to be here, man.
Does Skowski walk around campus with his neck roll on? I could just see, and everybody remember it's the middle linebacker. They always wear the neck roll. Does he walk around campus like a WWE wrestler? Does he ever walk around campus in it?
Not in the neck roll, but he does have got the strong man walk. Yeah.
I got you. All right, Mike Jones Jr., let's get on the field. I am very happy for you, man. It's a very big deal. I mean, to be the face of a franchise, but this is a franchise. I mean, you're the face of it. It's a very big deal. So congratulations, my man. Let's get on the field, though. What's been going on? I hear that there's been Jay Ward was telling me that y'all had a pretty big tug of war, and some teams got it got heated during the SWAT team a couple weeks ago. Mike, how did that go? Did your team pull it out?
If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure my team won. It's the whole crazy thing, but I wasn't even the one going for our big skill. I think it might have been. I think we might have counted Quincy as a mid skills. I was like, listen here, brother. If it's not you, it's me. But if it's you, it's you. And so, we got that to squeak to the wins. But if we go at it every day, I mean, especially on our team runs day, we had one today, and it was very competitive day to day. But it's all out of love, but we're all trying to beat each other severely.
How has the look, I know that it is competitive in the weight room without SWAT teams. But it seems like, man, that I've never experienced an off-season, like this one, where it's like, man, y'all are going balls to the wall every single rep to be able to win. Would you say that this has been the most intense offseason that you've had, or at least most competitive?
For sure competitive. When it comes to intensity, I done did some crazy things. Coaches done ran try to kill us. And we do things a little bit smarter than some of my coaches have done in the past. But just when it comes to competing, every day in that weight room, we got a board, and it's a chart with points. And so for the linebackers and outside linebackers, if it's power clean, the person who had the highest, fastest, movement with the most weight, we call it peak power, they gonna get the most points for that thing. And we do it for every little thing. Whoever ran the fastest, whoever benched the fastest and the most weight. And so every day, Mike Jones is trying to get them 10 points.
Who?
Every day.
I mean, I might just start calling you Julius Caesar along with Media Mike, referring to yourself in the third person. But I like that intensity, though. That is high competitive nature, and it breeds success around the program. Now, Mike, I've asked every player that I've talked to this, but you were the one that I wanted to ask this question the most too. Mm-hmm. Obviously, LSU's been on a heater in recruiting. You got the coaching staff saying, make it rain. Chill out, Little Wayne. I mean, we get it. It's raining every day here. How much of the success and intensity in recruiting and the positivity inside that locker room, do you think that translates to you guys and on the field and in the weight room and kind of like a momentum, Mike? Look, football's a game of momentum. Do you feel like a momentum shift inside that building?
Man, definitely. In some aspects, I would say, at least for myself, every day when I step into the weight room, I'm coming to attack the workout.
Understood.
But things are going well. Things pick up. When the energy is just up around everywhere. Sometimes the energy is just it uplifts everywhere around. So you could definitely tell. We got I forgot who it was in the training room, when the coach in the training room, but we were just joking around, laughing like, "Hey, y'all doing y'all thing out there recruiting." So the whole vibe has definitely upped a bit since the recruiting thing has really taken off. But at least when we get in that weight room, man, we are all cutthroat all the time.
Yeah, business.
Yeah.
So I think this is the best question that we've ever asked you on the AYS before. But it's hashtag Ask Mike from Blaine Smith. Can you bring a +1? Maybe Blake can take a ride on the private jet with you to SEC Media Days. I like that. I like that. Maybe, bring a family member first, but I might be like the 27th option. Maybe. Actually, I'm probably the 6th option, the lucky number 6. We'll see. Lamar Williams says, hashtag Ask Blake or Ask Mike. Have you started preparing your dress suit game for the upcoming season? Mike, do you lay out the suits before pregame?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I lay out my suit before I get to the hotel. I'm going to spend some time and think about what is Mike Jones going to wear today? What vibes he trying to get off? So I've already gotten to it. I'm thinking about what suits I need to get made. I'm a little bigger than freshman Mike, and even
right.
Time for me to some sizes a little bit, but Yes, I'm definitely starting to get into preparing for the Tiger Walk and things of that nature.
Mike, we have like 4 of the same questions, and I think it's interesting, but I'm not going to put them up here because some of the questions people will be asking some crazy things. But I think it's a good question though.
Mm-hmm.
What quarterback can give you, and this is from Tyler, Zach, Blaine, everybody, what quarterback do you think can give you the most trouble in a game? Is it a guy that can sit in the pocket and just pick you apart? Is it a guy that can use his legs or maybe do both? What do you say? Like, I mean, there's no right or wrong answer, man. I mean, but what says you? What do you not like going up against?
Man, that's a tough one because you look like I mean, I just take it off based off experiences, man. Like you look at a guy like Joe Burrow, who's just a field general and can put the ball where it needs to be at any time. And it kind of just puts you in a position defensively where it's like, there's really nothing you can do about it at times. But then also, man, it's been guys I've played against, and these guys are more mobile, and you could be in great positions, but because now you have to account for a quarterback, it just makes things harder. It just makes things a lot more difficult. And so, honestly, I don't know. I think for me personally, I think I have a little bit more trouble with mobile quarterbacks, man. Just them being able to run and take off in space. That can be a challenge. And I've seen guys do it well on teams I played for, and I've also played against some guys who ran the ball really well, and especially if they could throw it too. But that's not downplaying the pocket passer at all, man. There's just some guys that can just throw the ball, and there's just nothing you can do about it. And so, there's things with both, but I would say probably just for me, the more challenging is the guy who can do it on the ground.
And there's not a lot of people more fast than you, Mike. Let's just be honest. So if they're far away from you, they're boot, scoot, and boogieing.
Yeah,
shout out to Forrest Gump. Mike, I do want to get into this, but don't talk. You told me something, but don't tell me all the great details. But I want you to give you the platform on this.
Mm-hmm.
I am a huge Marvel movie fan.
Yes.
The GOAT. I will watch every one. I'm going to watch Thor on Friday. What says Mike Jones Jr.? How great is the Marvel movie series?
Honestly, and we've been talking about this week in the trainer. We've been arguing about it. Wingo been arguing with me about it. To me, I feel like this whole thing Marvel has been doing is the best piece of art that has came out throughout my lifetime. The fact that they've tied in things from when I was in elementary school.
I know.
Going now, no, I don't know any. I don't know if there's any other form of entertainment that's ever been able to do it, and at least on this level. And there's been times in movies where I've been shocked and speechless, and there's no other form of art, movies, music where I've ever felt the way that I have with Marvel. And so I think it's the top. To me, they're my favorite movies, and some of the Marvel movies. There's one specifically. I think Infinity War is the best movie of my life.
Okay, Infinity War. Okay, why Infinity War?
It was just the ending was so crazy to me. It was the last thing I expected. It was art. It was art. It was art. And just the build up to it, I was like, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. And I was like, no.
Hey, so listen. I am in love remember when Thor came into Wakanda when he got Stormbreaker?
Yeah.
Buppa. Dude, I play that all the time. Every time we land a recruit, I want to post a video, but Twitter will block me. Like here come the Tigers, like Thor. Anyway, Mike, who is your favorite Avenger? I will be honest, for me, I am pretty and still upset about Robert Downey Jr. And Iron Man. As the great aim for the hashtag aim for the head. I like that. As the great Marcus Peters once said, I think he ain't done yet.
No, man. Oh, you know what? Let me stop.
Okay.
But yeah, my favorite, man, I really like them all, but I'm a huge Spider-Man guy. Huge Spider-Man guy, man. I love the way that he's incorporated into like the things going on now. Like he's young, you know, he's like finding himself out. I like the character development. I was hurt when Spider-Man, you know what happened after the snap. He was like, Mr. Stark, what's happening to me or something like that. I was like, no,
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so
the movie's
good.
going crazy.
Right. Hey, but when your boy starts swinging back in there, hey, you get okay, and he landed. All right, so let me tell you something. Quick story. So we're sitting in the movie theater, me and my wife, okay, and it is Endgame, okay, and so when look, this isn't movie spoiler. You've had like 77 years to watch it, right? So when the portal opens and they're walking out from Wakanda, okay, and they go in Bombay.
Yeah.
This whole row of family members, there's like 66 of them, okay? They start stomping and getting up and screaming, E-Bombay!
No way!
I have never in my life been so intimidated. And this dude, and so it was like the only dude that wasn't saying was in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know me, my stupid butt. I said, man, you ain't gonna do it. He gets up.
What?
Dude's got traps, and he looks at me and goes, in Bombay. And I'm like, all right, bro, I'm out. Go ahead, kick Thanos out, beat him up. Let's get out of here. This dude's scaring me.
Yeah.
But people do get really involved into it. All right, one more, we'll get you out of here. Mike, is there anything that you're looking forward to next week? I know we asked you about SEC Media Days, but it's a big week for you. I mean, it's going to be an adventure. Is there one thing that look, everybody's going to be pulling on you. Mike Jones, Radio Road's going to be fun. Is there anything, though, that you're looking forward to Atlanta? Maybe some good food?
Man, personally, it's the private jet.
Okay. Okay, I got you.
You will see that on all my social media. I'm going to make a boomerang on Instagram, all of that.
Oh, dude, What would you do if Coach Kelly's like, now, Michael, calm down. Be like, Coach.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. I don't know if this is going to happen again, Coach. I'm sorry. I'll calm down on the way back.
Oh no, man! You're gonna own one, and then you're gonna come pick me up. I mean,
get that done. Yeah.
You're gonna come pick me up. Like you're gonna text me like, Blake, you want to come to the game? I'm like, I guess. Can you send the jet? And I'll be like, all right, whatever. All right. Hey, look, again, I said this earlier. I'll say it again. I'm so everybody here, Pooh Bear, Zach, myself, the entire AYS team, and Drake Williams Law Firm. We're very excited for you, man. And I'm looking forward to it. I'll be typing my heart out on Monday, represent you, man. So congratulations, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate all you guys.
Hey, and watch out for Miles Morales. New movies are coming out.
Hey, I'm on it. I'm on all the Spider-Man.
I know. I'm just saying, Miles Morales be interesting.
What do you know?
So glad you asked. Sources. I'm just joking. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I think Jamie Foxx spoiled it a little bit, but
really?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx. He starts singing on these shows, and they tell him to make up